Sarah Sanders, the psychotic Christian fascist governor of Arkansas, there was a state job application form that has been in existence since she won the governorship. And on that form, it demands that anyone who wants to get a job working for the state of Arkansas has to write a short essay on what they desire or what they admired most about her. Oh my fucking word. I can't stand this stuff. I just, What do you admire most about me? You want a job working for Arkansas? Bitch, write something about me that says how you admire me. Oh my God. The requirement on this form was for people applying to serve on state boards and state commissions. And this whole story was reported by the Arkansas Times on Friday. Well, when she got caught out, see, when the bitch finally, somebody went to the Arkansas Times and said, look at this. What? Look at this. Now she says, oh, well, that's a design error in the form. Bitch, what do you mean a design error? This is from your office. Well, Austin Bailey, who I guess is a reporter for the Arkansas Times, had this to say, quote, news broke this week that the online application for people hoping to serve on one of Arkansas's dozens of boards and commissions included the question, what is an accomplishment of the governor's that you admire the most? Bailey went on, the next day, that online application form was missing. It's back up now, but the question was different. Deleted. And sure, the Sanders administration's explanation about the snafu makes sense. Who among us hasn't accidentally required job applicants to write a 500-word essay on how great we are? End quote. Yeah. How many times have you had to do that, True Seeker, right? Snafu. Are you aware of that word, snafu? That means, problem, something gets really screwed up, a snafu. Years and years ago, I looked it up. It comes from World War II. And snafu is an acronym, SNAFU. It stands for Situation Normal, All Fucked Up. There you go. Now, according to a spokesbitch for Sanders, that question on the application was intended only for people applying for summer internships. Oh, why, of course. Not official positions on state boards. It only got to the application for official appointments on state boards because of a design error. Anyway, back to Mr. Bailey, Austin Bailey, the newspaper dude who wrote about this. He wrote this too, quote, it's an interesting concept. Here at the Arkansas Times, we never thought to pressure potential interns to spew accolades and sweet nothings about our publisher, Alan Leverett. Still, we'll grant that requiring a loyalty oath from interns is slightly less cringe than requiring it of, say, somebody on the Arkansas Catfish Promotion Board. End quote. Oh, now you remember this psychotic Christian bitch. Yeah, I know the kind of language I'm using. It's too strong for you. What can I say? But this Christian bitch, Sarah Huckabee, when she served as the Orange Nazis press secretary, she became famous or infamous for her constant lies and bullshit statements. And one of the most serious was a time when she was forced to admit to federal investigators that she made up a claim that, quote, countless FBI agents tell me they're happy with the former president once he fired, if he would fire James Comey, end quote. None of that was true. And when it was investigated, which you and I probably didn't hear about that investigation, she said, oh, well, you know, I'm a Christian. I'm allowed to say shit that is absolutely ridiculous, filled with lies, crap, inverted truth, nonsense, misstatements. I'm a Christian. I get to do that. The Jews don't get to do that, and the Muslims and the Hindus, but I do. I get to say shit like that. And you want to know what else? If I want to put on an application, tell me why you love me before I even consider hiring your ass, I'll do that too. Until those goddamn communists at the Arkansas Times discover it and expose me. Oh my God. Man. I've said this before. I wonder what my Baptist, Christian, evangelical grandma would have thought of this shit. You know, the one that became a Protestant to hide her Catholic upbringing because, you know, it was United States when she got here, and Catholics were not looked at very fondly back then. This was public revelations of the priests that were raping and buggering and screwing up kids for the rest of their lives. But I do wonder. I wonder what Grandma would have said about this stuff. Boy, I think I know what she would have said about it. Hi, Truth Seekers. Mike Malloy here. You know, the Progressive Voices Network brings you commercial-free commentary from today's leading progressive radio hosts and pundits, like me, Mike Malloy, 24 hours a day. I'm not your typical old guy from the 80s or the 90s talk radio host, and Progressive Voices is not your typical talk radio network. It's a listener-supported nonprofit with no corporate control whatsoever over our broadcast. So hosts like me, Mike Malloy, are free to rant and scream and carry on about whatever we like. We're often controversial, but we're never boring. Weeknights, 9 p.m. in the East, 6 p.m. in the West on the Progressive Voices Network. Always progressive, always on. I'm Mike Malloy. Keep it lit.